What's up?
So,
Oh, look at my little CJ.
Let me see.
white
I knew
claw.
it was white. I knew it.
Nice.
Nikki,
Hold on, I gotta go get another one.
Nikki Ann, that was a perfect segue. So thank you for that.
Wait,
Wait for what?
taking a picture.
I could just send it to you.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So we're gonna take a look at how White Claw became so successful. Hold
We
on.
know how we did.
Oh. So the legend of the White Claw wave. The claw was guy over here. Hold on.
Mark Anthony, J-Ross Mark Anthony. Wow.
I want to see just me. Hold on. Okay. So the inspiration for the White Claw came from when three perfect crests come together to create a moment of pure refreshment. And White Claw consists of 100 calories. It's a blend of seltzer water, gluten-free alcohol, and a hint of fruity flavor. The hard seltzer market itself had 1.75 billion in 2019 sales. That's expected to double in 2020 and reach 6.5 billion in 2024. And White Claw targets basically me, but people who live balanced, active lifestyles, but also want to have fun. And White Claw is positioned as the premier hard seltzer. So the competitive advantage of White Claw is their brand, in my opinion, is their brand image and their social media platform and memes such as "Ain't No Laws When You're Drinking Claws," "Claw Season," "Clawgust," "White Claw Wasted," and "Quarantine Claws."
August.
So true.
So the White Claw market share,
Tremendous.
as,
Tremendous.
as you can see, the
Nice charts, Ann.
thanks. As you can see, there's a crazy increase in sales from 2019 compared to the same period last year. And it's also a big 4th of July drink, which is literally right up my alley. So it's hitting on all my favorite things. So what I think is interesting is their market share obviously kept increasing, but as other spiked seltzer brands got introduced, their market share still went up. So my theory is that as hard seltzers in general grew in popularity, White Claw kept winning and keeping their first time buyers. So you could see like over here, they have 58% of the market share, but look at all these new players over here. Smirnoff, Henry's, Natty Ice, and there's even more. I think Bud is in there. So let's just jump into a SWOT analysis. So I'm really putting my MBA to the test right now. So SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, and we'll go into these a little bit deeper really quickly. Can't stress that enough. Not threats though, because clearly there are no threats to the White Claw. Strengths: so brand awareness and marketing, flavor offering, ingredients, loyalty, customer loyalty. Weaknesses: supply chain. Opportunities: partnerships with social media influencers. And there are big beer brewers coming into the marketplace, but I don't think that's much of a.
Does it come from China?
I don't. No, I don't think so.
As a non-White Claw fan, I would say their biggest opportunity is to introduce flavors that taste better.
Well, I disagree, and I'm a White Claw expert, as seen by
their
this
flavors
slide right here. So
They don't taste good.
White
If
Claw
they
expert.
want to catch me, they need to acquire me as a customer and expand their flavor offering.
Okay, I'll bring that back to the top of the leadership of
Okay.
White Claw. So strengths. Getting back to the marketing and brand awareness, Clawgust over here. We got a little bit of Crack a Claw, Claw Season. This was at Joey's birthday, Cabana Season, and also Claw Season over here. So there you could see that they're really meant for all occasions. A couple things I want to point out on this side of the aisle. So, Clawgust over here, quarantine clause. We had some White Claws at the Peking Duck House, and in Chinatown, in early February, I believe, which may be quite literally the epicenter of the coronavirus outbreak in the United
Oh my
States.
God.
Got a flu 3 days later.
Yeah, and so ain't no laws when you're drinking claws. This is very true, and it's also ironic because as I was drinking these claws, there was a lawyer literally sitting right next to me. She's in this video right now, this Zoom chat, and she's a big fan of Justin Timberlake. So there are no laws when you're drinking claws. So
Good one.
yeah,
That is a good
great for
metaphor.
every occasion, and we'll touch on claw season in a little bit more. Let me see if I can go to the next. So strengths,
Oh.
more strengths. So again, 100 calories, good flavor offering, gluten free.
70.
In early March, they released new flavors: tangerine, lemon, watermelon, and mango. Well, mango is an existing flavor, but it's great for mixing with other drinks. So I'll just give you an example of that right now.
True.
So that was
Okay.
good to mix with emergency to prevent to boost my immune system. It's also good with vodka. So for those
It is.
people out there, I actually haven't tried 4 flavors. I've never had the pure or these 3. These are brand new.
They're so good, Andrew. The pineapple's my favorite.
Yeah, I have yet to see them in stores. And the original
They have
variety
not.
pack has black cherry, raspberry, lemon lime, and ruby grapefruit. And so here I made my own ranking of the Mount Rushmore of White Claw. So I think mango.
Yes, mango.
Mango's the best. Tangerine has a subtle taste of orange, which I think is excellent. Black cherry and ruby grapefruit are my favorites. So you can see I do a lot of posting on social media.
I learned a lot from her.
So we still have more strengths, actually. That's how great White Claw is. So White Claw was a first mover in the market, and that allowed them to acquire customers early, and those customers remain loyal. And you can see 71% of them are likely to buy the brand again. And they have a lot of repeat customers. I just want to point out this timestamp, August 26, 2017. I was an early adopter. And this was Amir, Tarek, Jules, Andrew, Len, and Kel. We took out the boat. And I must have peed in this bay, I don't know, 3 or 4 times that day from all the White Claws.
Is that when we almost died?
Yes. Yes, you were the captain.
Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to take it into the ocean.
Yeah. That was a fun time. And White Claw was a part of it. So I can't stress that enough. And so when does claw season begin and end? So I asked 5 claw experts. It doesn't end. It's always claw season. Trick question. Claw season never ends. Basically, you could see the themes here. If I had to give a real answer, I think it's probably Memorial Day to Labor Day. But it doesn't end. I'm drinking one right now.
Andrew, like 2 weeks ago during the card game, I finished 12-pack of the orange or the mango. So I thought,
Oh, that's the best one. Oh yeah.
So, a couple more slides. I'll go quick.
Love the pineapple.
So, supply chain is a big weakness. Last September, there was a literal White Claw shortage, and all of social media was freaking out. But I did not get impacted. September 8th, 2019, I was not impacted by the White Claw shortage. So you could see that White Claw's exec staff is focusing on increasing supply as a response to
Why? Of course, you didn't eat for 6 months.
What? Okay. And so let's go through some opportunities. Partnering with
Truly?
what's that? Partnering with social media influencers. So I DM'd White Claw and I asked them for a sponsorship, and they came back and they sent me a shirt and some koozies and a water bottle.
Wow.
Yeah,
In a water bottle.
I'm so cool. I know.
That's
And
pretty claw amazing if you ask me.
and here's a drawing I did of White Claw. Notice the 3 crests that I incorporated. And
Wow.
here's some
Time
social
on your hands, huh?
here's some social media influencers, and
Artistic bloodlines.
yeah,
Can you notice how the pennants are equally separated from the chimney there? I mean,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
good work.
the
So, are you ready for claw
ruler was
season?
really working that day.
No laws. Are you ready for claw season? And
I got it.
Yes.
that's it. The end.
Yeah, open container in a car.
What's Nikki
All
said?
right, see?
The last one.
You gotta love when you're drinking a claw.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
Greg,
I got one.
Cheers.
I have a couple questions.
nice work, AC.
Yeah.
I have a couple
Andrew, you take
questions.
Hold on.
That was boss.
Yeah. Q&A here from the Sharks.
That was awesome. These PowerPoints get better and better.
It's a fair point. And for that reason, I'm out.
Shark. Shark. Amir has a question.
I have a couple. First question is, Julian, have you tried the mango flavor?
Not that I can recall.
You need
So
it.
good.
The mango flavor you gotta try, and this is just a side comment. I tried it Truly once. I bought a 12-pack of Truly, so that's their #1 competitor. And I literally couldn't finish half of one without throwing the case out. Like competitive advantage.
Yeah.
The second question,
So what
Andrew,
place?
can you elaborate as to the story behind why we thought the breakout of Corona happened around that time? What did we see at that bar that night?
Because it was Chinatown. And
Right, and then what went on at the bar?
oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
we have a good
God.
story.
Yeah.
That's kind of
There was a game. We went to a bar in Chinatown, and it was a college bar, and it was a wild I don't know, a card game. It
It was
wasn't
like a dice game.
dice
Yeah.
game, and everyone was literally drinking out of, like, if you were if you got penalized, you had to drink.
Oh, I understand.
No one in this chat was drinking out of this, but they were passing around a literal Corona bottle and all sharing it. So
They were sharing a Corona bottle, and Andrew and I were like, "Oh my God, coronavirus!"
Yeah.
We didn't know we'd get this crazy in the US. But literally, if you lost, it was like a game called BS, and if you were wrong, they were passing around one shared bottle of Corona, and everyone but me and Andrew, our crew, was not drinking it. But we were like laughing and saying, "Oh my God, coronavirus is going down."
What
right
was this?
now."
when was
early
that?
February?
that was
February, yeah.
Wow.
it was late or early February. Yeah.
I
mean,
have
I
a
think-
question, AC.
What up?
Is there a specific day in August that marks Claugust or the height of Claugust?
I'm pretty sure it's August.
Good question.
Probably
John.
29th, I would say, but
Yeah. Okay, noted.
I'm gonna go with August 28th from 8 p.m.
Yeah.
to August 29th at 8 p.m. That's the 24-hour
but
period.
the lawyer did not have a problem with me opening a claw in the car, so
No, never.
thank you.
Yeah, where were you going? Yankee Stadium? That's probably why she didn't say anything.
We were going to Julie's birthday.
Oh.
Miss Lawyer.
Okay, bye.
You mean at,
I'm done.
where'd we go?
Patella.
Oh, yeah, Patella.
Great job, Andrew.
Thanks.
Yeah. Awesome,
I
AC.
don't have any partnerships with any, because I think that they should really partner with MLB. It'd be awesome to have White Claw in all the MLB stadiums.
I'll reach out. As their brand ambassador, I'll ask.
I tried to get White Claw for my party last year and they didn't have it.
Yeah, they didn't. They had Corona.
I asked, believe me.
I loved it.
Thanks.